I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary, and today I'm going to be talking about part of my December TBR. Now, next week I'll have another video with my full December TBR attached to my November wrap-up, but in December I'm going to be part of the Reindeer Readathon held by Eric at Breakeven Books. This is his 4th year doing it. He's got some fantastic co-hosts. I will be part of Team Nutcracker, which is led by the Roomies Digest, and I cannot wait. So there's a couple days left to sign up for this. You have until November 30th to sign up, and I will put the link down below where you can go and sign up, as well as Eric's announcement video, because he did a fantastic job explaining all the rules. But I'm going to go through the prompts quickly, let you know what books I'm thinking about reading for these prompts. This could change by the time December comes around, by the time December ends. It's already changed like 4 times since I signed up for this, like 2 weeks ago. So it could change, but this is what I'm thinking of right now. So what I did to create my Reindeer Readathon TBR is, first, of course, I took all of my December TBR books and found prompts for them. And then I also took some of the books that I was supposed to get to in previous months and hadn't gotten to yet, my past TBRs, and added them in there. So there is no additional books in this TBR that aren't already on either December TBR or a previous month's TBR. I haven't added any additional books that I hadn't planned on already reading. So that's a great start for me. I'm really hoping to get through all of these prompts because I'm looking forward to all of these books. So without further ado, here is my Reindeer Readathon TBR for 2022. All of the prompts are named after Santa's reindeers, of course. We have Dasher, which is to finish a series or book that you DNF'd, or if that's not a viable solution, read a novella. And for this one, I'm going to be reading Ephra Rising, which is the last book in the Gears of War series. So that gets you a little sneak peek about some of the rest of my December TBR. I will be hopefully finishing off that series in December. Next up, we have Dancer, which is to read a book with a cursive and elegant or flowy font on the cover. And for this book, I've chosen The Embroidered Book by Kate Hartfield, and this book is a chunker, so I am also going to be using one of the bonus prompts, the Christmas Star, which is read a book over 500 pages in conjunction with Dancer, because this book is 655 pages, y'all. But that cover I absolutely love. Next up, we have Prancer, that read a book with your favorite season's colors on it. And this one I'm choosing The Violent Conspiracy by Brendan Slocum. I thought that like deep orange is perfect for fall, which is my favorite. I love Christmas. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, but fall is by far my favorite season. I love everything about fall. Vixen, read a book you want to read, but may be overhyped. And for this one, I have decided that you can substitute a book as overhyped for an author. I've gotten other people that said, yeah, that works too. So I am going with Read On by Brandon Sanderson, saying, you know, I've enjoyed all of the Brandon Sanderson books that I've read, but I haven't thought they were completely amazing like other people did. So maybe he's overhyped a little bit, and maybe I'll lose some fans or friends because of this statement. And I believe Read On is the next book up I have in the Skyward series. Comment, read a book with an astronomical word in the title. And for this one, I got confirmation from Eric himself that universe counts as an astronomical word. So I'm going to be reading The Restaurant at the End of the Universe by Douglas Adams, which is book 2 and the next book up for me in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. This will probably be one of the first books I read because it's short, and this prompt is worth like 25 points. On its own, it's the biggest prompt there is. Next up, we have Cupid. Read a book with your favorite trope. Now, I had several books listed for this. This is one of those that kept getting swapped out. Then my Patron of the Month wheel was spun. Lena at Lauren Lullabies was chosen as my Patron of the Month for December, and she chose The Legend of Blackjack by A.R. Witham. And of course, so I had to find a room for that in the TBR, and I was told by Leslie at the Nerdy Narrative, who's also read this book, that this has the found family trope in it, which, as y'all know, is one of my favorite tropes there. Next up, we have Donner. Read a book that you're not a fan of the cover of. For this one, I chose Of Books and Bagpipes by Paige Shelton. This one, I say I'm not, although I kind of like the cover, it does not have that I can see a bagpipe anywhere on the cover. It's got books, it's got a castle, it's supposed to look like Scotland, but it doesn't have bagpipes, and bagpipes are in the title. So I chose this as not a fan of the cover because we need bagpipe on the cover if you're going to mention it in the title. And if I can get a hold of the audiobook for this one, I will also read this as the Christmas Carols bonus prompt, which is one of your books has to be an audiobook to use this prompt. If I don't get the audiobook for this, I will add the Christmas Carols prompt to my Cupid prompt because I already have the audiobook for The Legend of Blackjack. Next up, we have Blitzen, which was use a random number generator and get a number, and then you have to read a book that will end with that number. So my number that came up on the random number generator was 8, which fit in perfectly with my self-pub book of the month, which was Fractured by Gordon Bauman, book 1 in the Telepath series. That I believe is 308 pages. And I'm also going to be using the Christmas Lights bonus prompt for this one, which is read an ebook. And then our last reindeer that we have is, of course, Rudolph. And this is to start a new series because Rudolph started it all. And for this one, if I can get to it, I will finally start The Game of Kings by Dorothy Dunant, the Lemond Chronicles series. This has been on several TBRs this year, and it keeps taunting me. I'm told by Klaus at the Contradictorian that I will absolutely love this book, so I can't wait to get to it. I'm hoping that this will be the month that I finally do. If I read all of these books before December ends, then I am eligible for the Slaying It bonus prompt, and that is you can redo any one prompt for a gazillion points. Not a gazillion. I think it's 25, 50 points. It's a lot because it's the hugest one. So if I read all of these books that I've already mentioned, which hopefully I will, then I will be redoing the Cupid prompt, which is, again, your favorite trope, and we'll be sliding in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire illustrated edition for that because I'm going to be reading that anyways in December, so might as well try to count it. So I better get around to all of these books. I can't wait for December to start, but first I got to finish my November TBR. So if you're going to be part of the Reindeer Readathon, let me know in the comments below what team you're on and what book you're looking forward to reading the most in December. If you want to be part of the Reindeer Readathon and you haven't signed up yet, you have a couple more days. The deadline is November 30th because Readathon starts December 1st, goes all the way through December till the 31st. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this. So yeah, that's it for now. I will come back, like I said, next week with the rest of my December TBR along with my November wrap-up, but I wanted to let you all know what my Reindeer Readathon TBR is in case you were on the fence of participating. Go sign up now. That's it for now. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.